high above the streets of Taipei, with no ropes, no harness, no safety net, American rock climber Alex Honnold did what most would call unthinkable. The world watched as Honnold free solo climbed Taipei 101, one of the tallest skyscrapers on Earth, using nothing but his hands, his feet, and a bag of chalk. No second chances, no margin for error. The climb took 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 43 seconds. That's 508 meters, or 1,667 feet, straight up a glass and steel giant that dominates Taiwan's skyline. Originally scheduled for Friday night, the climb was postponed by 24 hours after wet weather made conditions too dangerous. When the skies finally cleared, Netflix went live with a built-in 10-second delay, allowing millions to witness the ascent in real time.
And so, I first saw Taipei 101 over 10 years ago and was like, wow, that's incredible for climbing. That would be amazing. But at the time, didn't get the opportunity to actually climb it. And at the time, I thought about climbing it without permission, don't tell anybody. But I was kind of like, oh, I know I can do it and it would be amazing. Like, maybe I should. But then out of respect for the building and respect for all the people on the team who had allowed me access to look at it, I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to poach this. Like, I'm going to, respect the people and just see if it ever comes together. And so then for the project to come together more than a decade later, I'm like, oh, it's so great. What an opportunity.
Honnold, dressed simply in a red short-sleeved shirt, began climbing one corner of the 101-story tower using tiny L-shaped ledges and narrow architectural seams as footholds. This wasn't rock. This wasn't a cliff. This was a skyscraper. At several points, Honnold had to navigate around massive decorative structures jutting out from the building, pulling himself up using only his bare hands, his grip, and absolute control. The toughest section came halfway up, Taipei 101's iconic bamboo segments. The tower is divided into 8 stacked sections, each featuring steep overhangs followed by narrow balconies. These balconies became brief rest points, moments to chalk up, breathe, and refocus before pushing higher. Below him, crowds gathered on the streets. Inside the building, spectators pressed against windows, waving, cheering, watching him pass face to face at dizzying heights. As Honnold neared the top, the tension peaked. Then cheers erupted. He reached the spire. From the very top of Taipei 101, Alex Honnold waved to the crowd below, a quiet, triumphant moment after nearly 90 minutes on the edge. Honnold is no stranger to danger. He's best known for his ropeless ascent of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park, a feat documented in Free Solo, the Oscar-winning film that cemented his reputation as one of the world's most daring climbers. But this climb was different. This was urban. This was vertical architecture. And this time, the risk was broadcast live.
So I just wanted to say thank you to Taiwan, to Taipei, but particularly Taipei 101. I think we've been so welcomed here by the city. I think you saw last night the skyscrapers lit up. Go Alex, go Team Alex. So there's been a lot of kind of love for our team and lots of support from everyone they've met. So I just wanted to say thank you for the welcome and for the kind of people who have made this stay here so much more kind of enjoyable. So thank you, Taipei.
The spectacle has sparked debate about ethics, safety, and whether such extreme feats should be streamed in real time. Honnold isn't the first person to climb Taipei 101. French climber Alain Robert scaled the tower on Christmas Day in 2004 during its grand opening, back when it was the tallest building in the world. But Robert used ropes and took nearly 4 hours. Honnold did it faster and without a rope. Even Taiwan's Vice President Xiao B. Kim reacted, admitting she could barely watch the nerve-shredding climb. At the top, Honnold was greeted by his wife, who had been anxiously watching, worried about the heat, the wind, and the exposure as he climbed higher. After reaching the summit, Honnold summed it up with just one word: sick. Despite global fame, Honnold's estimated net worth sits at around $2 million, modest by elite athlete standards. He told the New York Times, "If there was no TV program and the building gave me permission, I would still do it. Just sitting at the top of the spire is insane. I'm getting paid for the spectacle." Known for his unusually thick fingers, Honnold credits decades of climbing, crack climbing, torquing, constant stress for strengthening his joints and connective tissue. Experts say years of repeated strain can thicken finger bones and joints, physical proof of a life spent climbing at the edge. For Alex Honnold, this wasn't just a stunt, it was discipline, precision, and obsession. And once again, the world watched, awestruck.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That is often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tera,
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged
to stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.